Okay, we back. Anyways, let me check my time because I do have a client in about 26 minutes. So I got to get through this. All right, social life and friendships. 75. How important are friends and social activities for you? I love my friends. Friends are very important. Are they a big part of my daily life? No. I know that some people, my gosh, no. I'm a loner girl, even though I have some very good friends. Most of my friends live in a different city. And I'm used to doing things independently. I'm not a field trip type of girl where it's like, oh girl, let's go to this store together. I'll do that with my mom or my sister when I come in town because I don't live in town, just as like some quality time, but I don't need that. My best friend will be my husband because that's who I'm doing life with, and we have the same mindset, living the same lifestyle. We're working on goals together. We go to bed together. We eat together. So that will be the friendship that is like the biggest part of my daily life. But friends are important. I love to go and travel, show up for my friends at events and things like that when I can, if I can. So friends are important. Check-in, birthdays, sending gifts, money when I can, things like that. 76. How do I balance time together versus apart with my friends? Hold on, y'all. My sister's calling me. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. That was actually my nieces calling me. So where are my questions? I got to pick it up. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay. 77. How do you feel about maintaining relationships with ex-partners? Let me come up in here for y'all. No. I don't believe that your past and your future or your present can coexist because they usually expect different versions of you. I have a lot of different reasons, but no. Shout out to all my exes. If you see this, I hope that you're doing well. I'm doing well. But no, I will not disrespect my husband and make him feel uncomfortable, threaten anything. And I expect my husband to give me the same courtesy. God bless all his exes. Thank you for saying no thank you so that he can be my husband. Okay? I'm too tickled by that. That's petty. Anyways, yeah, do not disturb. Do not disturb is my policy about exes. We don't do that. We leave them where they are. Conflict resolution and repair. 78. How do you handle disagreements? I try to listen first so I can learn a perspective. I can learn his feelings and try to be slow to respond. If I'm feeling emotionally strong or charged, I try my best to not bring all that emotion, but just enough communication where I'm communicating my true feelings, so we can actually make some progress. That's the point of having conflict, is we're both being honest with each other. It's an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to grow and move forward. Preferably doing those disagreements in person, so that once we have all the conversation, we can hug it out. I'm gonna be nice and give you the G version. We can hug it out. Anyways, let's see. 79. How do you repair the relationship after causing hurts? Acknowledging what I did and the gravity that it impacted my husband, apologizing, act of atonement, and commitment to not repeat that behavior again. Simple as that. Let's see. Where am I? 80, what are your views on counseling or therapy? I'm a therapist. I'm for it. I will be honest and say there was a time where I was like, you ain't finna be telling my business in front of somebody and making me embarrassed and stuff like that. I have grown. I'm 35 now. And it's important. It's needed. I was speaking to couples therapy as well. Individual therapy. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All for it. If he has an individual therapist, we're in couples therapy together at any point in a relationship, I am willing to participate. 81, how do you approach shared decision making? Yeah, so I want my husband to want to hear my perspective on things, but ultimately he will make the final decision, and hopefully I like that decision. But if I'm marrying you, I trust you. I trust that you're a very intelligent man. I trust that you're a very well thought out man. I trust that you consult God first. And yeah, whatever instructions God give you and you have full conviction about it, do your thing. Do your thing, husband. And I'm going to support you in that. And to the best of my ability, I'm going to try to fix my face about it if I don't necessarily understand or agree. I might not smile. I might can smile for you, but it might take me a while to get there. It's okay. But I'm gonna respect and accept your decision. What are your relationship deal breakers? Infidelity, 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 infidelity. Infidelity specifically with sexual involvement, emotional involvement, relationships, and hiding behaviors. Because some people like to have a slick mouth and say that there's different types of, and what I mean when I say infidelity is cheating and doing things behind your partner's back that you don't have no business doing, because if they were standing right there, you wouldn't be doing that. I feel passionate about infidelity. I was cheated on in my last relationship. I have let it go. God has healed me. But it's a no-go for me. I'm very, very loyal. I'm very loyal. I would never, ever cheat. So it's like, that's a no for me. Deal breakers, abandoning your relationship with God. At any point in time, if you think that you're bigger than a program, which is Jesus, I'm done with you. Other deal breakers, well, you know, I don't want to get blocked because I'm putting this on YouTube, but any type of acts of lewd and lascivious behaviors, y'all fill in the blank, okay? Because that means that you have strayed, and a man who cannot lead himself well cannot lead me, okay? That's when I got to get in the pilot seat, in the driver's seat, with Jesus, okay? Anyways, long-term vision is our next section. 83, where do you see us in 5, 10, and 20 years? That's for my husband, so I'm not going to answer that on here. 84, what are your thoughts on retirement and aging together? That's for my husband, so I'm not going to answer that on here. 85, what legacy do you want to leave behind? A legacy that I live what I taught. A legacy that I was a soft place to land for people, a place for people to learn, a place for people to be inspired. I was a role model of strength and sense of humor and living a big life. That's the legacy I want to leave. And I want to leave a legacy where the work that I have done, the purpose that God has called me to, it lives and helps people long after I am no longer alive. And I want to double that with my husband. I want him and I to be generational curse breakers, but also new tradition starters, particularly surrounding education, finance, life choices. Yeah, I think that's it. Last section, we're almost there. Y'all can tell that I'm kind of getting a little, because I'm starting to, it's okay. Legal and practical considerations. 86. How do you feel about prenuptial agreements? I do not mind. Actually, we're going to talk about it. Me and my husband, I think we should have one. Prenuptial agreements are protections for a future self that you hope you never meet. Prenups are protections against the future version of your husband that you hope you never meet. It's okay to have a prenup. It's not planning for divorce, but life does happen. Let's be mature about it. Let's not have a childish mind about relationships, okay? I believe that what I came in with and what he came in with is what we should walk away with. What we grew together, we'll split that up. And obviously, you know, if kids go with me, then, you know, he gives me enough to do his part to support what we created together. 87, how should property and legal matters be handled? With an attorney, with documentation that's needed. Assets will be, how do I want to say this? We'll both be on the assets, if that makes sense. We need to get some guidance on that, because that's not my area. I don't know. Speaking with an estate attorney will be helpful. I'm sure we'll do that. 88, what are your wishes regarding end-of-life decisions? When I am no longer alive, I want to be cremated, and I want you to take my ashes to South Beach, Miami, baby. And then you can have a little urn, maybe put a little urn necklace on or something so I can be around with you. Yeah, I think all of my assets go to my husband and my children first, and then they go to my nieces, and then my sister, and then my mom. My dad doesn't need anything. He's already good. As far as like healthcare, end-of-life care things, my husband will be making those decisions. If he feels overwhelmed by it, then I want my sister and my mom to step in. Yeah. Anyways, that's it, y'all. We made it. I made it. So, as the creator of this questionnaire, I answered all the questions for you all for the most part, and I hope that these videos were helpful and entertaining, maybe. And if you are interested in purchasing this questionnaire and having a copy for yourself, even if you're single, this is a great thing, because I know when I was going through it, I was like, or making it rather, I was like, you know, I never thought about that before. So it's an opportunity for self-discovery. Alexa, stop. I'm going to pause here because that means it's time for me to get ready for my first session of the day with my first client. But y'all be blessed. And if you're interested in shopping, if you're prepared to get married, you're ready to get married, which is my little new brand name right now, I guess. If you have been recently engaged, if you are already married and y'all haven't had these conversations, this is a great resource for you. So this is a part of my legacy work. Has always been my dream to start contributing to the world, being of value, letting my purpose serve beyond the walls of a individual therapy session. And I thank God for the idea and helping me to put it all together. And if my husband in the future is watching this, here's a little preview. So, bye.